Welcome, Pisces. This is your LoveScope love reading for April 2014. So, this is kind of almost a tricky kind of reading, and if somebody were to just lay these cards down, I don't think a lot of people would catch it, but since I have been doing a regular reading for you, I know that you are in a very karmic path, and paths were ending last month. I believe we had the World card. Now the board has an ace, and it's got a page, and it's got two kings, three kings, and they're all top of their rank in each suit. So we've got the wands. Oh, two kings and the emperor. Pardon me. We have wands and pentacles, and then we have the emperor in the middle. And the page of pentacles meaning newness. Aces, a newness. We have threes and twos all over the board for you. So this is a sneak peek at your path going forward. Okay, and that's this month. So I don't really see any work. So it's going to be a lighter atmosphere this month, living in the moment a little bit more. I still see you have the Three of Wands and the Five of Cups here, which tells me as you're going on to your new path, I think we have the Nine of Swords, or was it the Nine of Wands, or it might have been both. But the Nine of Swords is really about those sleepless nights and reliving and rehashing. And this card is almost a warning that you still might be doing it, okay? So the Five of Cups is a warning that you still might be pulling negative onto your new path, okay? You need to take the lesson from it, put that hurt in a box and put it away forever. You never need to revisit that hurt again, okay? Take the lesson and go forward. Because as you go on to this new path, you don't want to be carrying any of the old baggage with you. It'll just weigh you down. It will just weigh you down. And remember, like when you're in a relationship, it's really good at the beginning, and then, the middle part, well, that's where we kind of get unbalanced. And that's when we start to grow apart, and then we grow apart, right? And the ending is sometimes not the prettiest thing on the face of the earth. So what the brain does is it puts up that wall of fear. So you're letting your light shine, and you think you're working really hard on this light to shine. But that wall of fear is in front. And you don't even realize it, because that was just your brain taking care of you. But when you look at the situation and you take the lesson away, so you understand now, so the hurt is gone. Well, when the hurt goes, the brain takes down that wall of fear, and your light really shines. So if you've been trying to attract somebody into your life, and you can't figure out for the dickens why not, why it's not happening, it could be just a small fear left lingering. Okay, so, take the time this month, especially the beginning of the month, because the latter half of the month is completely different. The beginning of the month, you have time yet to get rid of any excess baggage, any negativity, any hurts. But it's not like this dredging up kind of atmosphere. It's very light, I feel, in the cards. Now, you are coming towards a crossroads or a decision. You actually have the crossroads card, you have a decision card. I don't really see the Hangman being in a meditative state in this reading and where it sits. So this is a crossroads. You're coming upon some new decisions to make based on your truth and what you value and what you want and don't want in a relationship going forth. So if you're in a relationship, and then we have the Ace of Wands, so this is really going to be a thought process for you at the beginning of the month. It's not going to be an action plan. I've got a sneeze coming on or something. So this is going to be very important for you. I think we've missed it. So the Ace of Wands is really about your thought patterns and how it relates to where you are. So if you're in a relationship right now, you're really looking at Do they value me? Do they have the same values as me? Are we working for a common goal? You know, those kind of questions. And those will be the determining factors in whether or not this person is going to go forward with you. But also, you need to look at, where am I holding back? Where can I give a little bit more? What can I do to better this relationship? I mean, it's not all one-sided, okay? Somebody, you know, wise once said, there's 3 sides to every story. There's his and hers, and then there's the truth in the middle. So, you know, nobody's an angel, and we all make errors, and we all do things out of pure instinct, and we don't even realize we're doing them. Okay, so make sure that you don't have any of these little walls up yet as you get to that crossroads, because as we come down into the reading, we have the Page of Pentacles with the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is very much about, you need to make time in your life for love if you expect love to be there. Okay? Very much, you have to make the room for love. So you might have to book off the weekend and go on a mini vacation, or just not bury yourself in work all the time so that there is no opportunity to even fit love into the equation, or being too busy with the kids, or you know, whatever other compassions and compulsions you have in life. You need to put those on the back burner if you really want your love life to flourish at this time. Okay, because we have the Page of Pentacles, all about brand new feeling of, what's a brand new feeling of self-confidence, standing in your life, walking in your truth, a total well-being. And it's the beginning stages of it. So, you know, you might feel a little uneven walking the first couple of steps. I have a sneeze coming. I just feel it. It's just a tickle right now. And then we have the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. And the King of Pentacles is using those new ideas and whatnot. You know, you have new ideas. There's growth here, okay? The plants growing is your new ideas starting to not be seedlings anymore, but to have some real tangible growth involved with them. The rainbow's coming down. You're sitting in your total well-being. You're sitting in your truth. You're sitting in your light. And then we have the Two of Swords, which speaks very much about making a decision, but making a decision, you're blindfolded. So you can't make this decision by logically analyzing it or dissecting it. You have to make the decision based on, I just know I'm going to sneeze, based on your heart, based on your truth, based on all of your lessons that you've come to and come through. Most definitely. Now the Emperor sits right in the middle. So the Emperor is definitely standing for somebody who is sitting on top of their world. Spirit is definitely there guiding. You don't have lofty ideas. You have very solid ideas. Never had this all through a reading. I apologize so much. Proof I don't edit. When I press play, that's what you get at the end of it. There's never a retake. Spirit comes through the first time. So this is a very independent card, knowing yourself and knowing your belief systems, and you know, it could be a sense of adventure, but it's surrounded with stability around it. It could be being more flirtatious, but with a stability around it. Most definitely. And believing that you deserve love. So if you're in a relationship, talk. I think that's very important right now. to let your true feelings out. See where the other person sits. Get their viewpoints. Where you could give more. Where you don't need to give as much. You know, there might be some very out of the blue connections for you. And let down that wall of fear. Okay, there's a definite warning in this reading that the majority of you, not all of you, it all depends on where you are in your path and how much work you've been doing, but the majority of you out there, you still have a wall of fear. There's something holding you back from experiencing the great abundance of love that is definitely in front of you, definitely waiting for you to grasp it. And we've started our path. This is just like a sneak preview. It doesn't give any, you know, it's not shouting new path until you really look at the cards. And then it's like, oh. Okay. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. How fitting. Very fitting for this reading, isn't it? So, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And it's safe for you to love again. So tear down that wall of fear. Most definitely. And until next time we meet, remember, I love you.